Hey everyone, Zach here, and welcome to Zak Wealth Files. Look, here's a reality worth sitting with for a second. You can do literally everything right with your money. You can save consistently, avoid bad debt, invest wisely, and still have your entire financial life derailed by a single, unexpected medical event. In this explainer, we're breaking down exactly how medical debt threatens everyday wealth in 2026. But more importantly, we're going over a step-by-step framework you can start using this week to actually protect your finances. Okay, let's dive right in.
100 million. According to current data, medical debt now impacts an estimated 100 million responsible everyday Americans. To put that into perspective, that is roughly 1 in 3 adults. So this isn't some niche issue, and it is certainly not a result of reckless lifestyle spending.
And the sheer scale of the problem is just massive. Recent estimates put total U.S. medical debt at roughly $220 billion. It's like this quiet wealth drain happening right under our noses, fundamentally altering the financial trajectory for millions of households across the country.
Now, what's really interesting and alarming about the real-world consequences is the data on insolvency. Over the past year, personal bankruptcy filings jumped nearly 12%, and a major driver here isn't that people just suddenly forgot how to budget. It's unexpected medical circumstances literally pulling the rug out from under them.
Let's break down that individual impact a bit. Census Bureau data shows most people carrying this debt owe over $1,000, and more than half owe over $2,000. But here's the part that genuinely hurts your long-term wealth. An estimated $44 billion is actively drained from retirement savings every single year just to cover these costs. That is compound interest working in reverse, bleeding money that was meant to fund your future decades from now.
See, here's the part most people get wrong. Having health insurance significantly reduces your risk, yes, but it absolutely does not eliminate it. An academic survey from the Consumer Bankruptcy Project looked at actual bankruptcy filers and found that 65% cited medical issues, either the bills themselves or lost income, as a major contributing factor. Even with insurance, people are falling through the cracks.
Now, to be perfectly honest and accurate here, there is genuine debate among health economists about exactly how to attribute a bankruptcy to just one single cause. Most bankruptcies involve multiple overlapping financial factors, right? It's rarely just one clean event. But the consistent finding across all these independent studies is that medical circumstances are a massive common contributing factor, not a rare edge case. So the crucial point is understanding why insurance doesn't fully protect you. And it comes down to this one term: your out-of-pocket maximum. This is the highest amount you have to pay for covered services in a plan year before your insurance kicks in to cover 100%. The catch? Depending on your plan, that maximum can still be a devastating 5-figure expense, sometimes pushing near 10 grand in a single bad year.
And this perfectly illustrates the compounding crisis. It's really a dual threat. On one side, you have medical bills rapidly piling up to hit that out-of-pocket maximum. On the other side, your income is dropping because you're recovering and missing work. Very few people plan for an extended period of lost wages. It is this exact combination that turns a difficult medical event into a genuine financial crisis.
Because there's been a pretty meaningful policy shift recently regarding how medical debt is handled legally. We need to talk about it. As of early 2026, 15 states passed laws limiting how medical debt can appear on your credit report. On top of that, major credit bureaus nationally have scaled back how much this debt damages your credit score. That is a genuinely positive development for consumer protection.
But we need to be crystal clear about the brutal truth here. The underlying financial burden still exists. While your credit score might be protected from dropping, the hospital bill still has to be paid. Protecting your credit score does not magically protect your bank account.
This is the most important part of this explainer. We are pivoting away from the problem and focusing on a concrete, actionable framework you can actually use. This is the 6-step wealth protection playbook that you should start applying to your personal finances this week. This is how you take control of what you can actually control. So let's walk through them step by step. Step 1. You must treat your out-of-pocket maximum as a planned expense, not some abstract worst-case scenario you just hope never happens. Knowing this specific number for your plan is literally the single most concrete piece of information you need to understand your actual maximum exposure in a bad year.
And that leads perfectly into step 2. Expand your emergency fund to specifically cover that out-of-pocket maximum plus a few months of standard living expenses. You want a cash buffer against that dual threat we talked about earlier, the bills themselves, and the potential lost income during your recovery.
Step 3 focuses on what to do if you actually get a bill. Look, negotiating medical bills is entirely normal. It's incredibly common and often successful. Before a bill ever goes to collections, look into the hospital's financial assistance programs, read up on their charity care policies, or just call and ask to negotiate a reduced cash pay rate.
Step 4. Know your specific state's protections. Because the 2026 rule changes vary so much from place to place, you need to research your own state's evolving consumer protection laws regarding medical debt. Knowing your rights gives you tremendous leverage. Step 5 is all about assessing trade-offs fairly when open enrollment rolls around. You have to weigh choosing the lowest monthly premium against choosing a safer, lower out-of-pocket maximum. Don't automatically just pick the cheapest monthly option without realizing it often comes with a meaningfully higher worst-case financial exposure. Base this decision on your own risk tolerance and your current cash cushion.
And finally, step 6, utilize a health savings account, or HSA, if you're eligible through a high-deductible health plan. Contributions here are tax-advantaged, which is great. An HSA acts as a dedicated financial buffer specifically designed for high-deductible healthcare costs, which keeps your actual retirement investments safe from being drained. I always have to provide our standard, honest caveat. This explainer reflects general, publicly reported 2026 research. It is not a substitute for personalized financial, legal, or medical advice. Always consult a licensed advisor for your specific situation. That being said, if you are currently facing significant medical debt, do not wait. Be proactive. Seek out hospital financial assistance programs or reputable nonprofit medical debt counseling organizations early, rather than just letting the bill sit there unaddressed. To summarize our core philosophy here at Zak Wealth Files today, you can't eliminate the risk of getting sick, but you can genuinely reduce your financial exposure to it. That's the essence of long-term wealth building, right? Controlling what you can control so your hard-earned assets stay yours.
If this explainer gave you a clearer, more honest picture of a risk that touches almost everyone eventually, that is exactly the kind of protective, numbers-first breakdown we build here on this channel. Hit subscribe if you want more frameworks just like this one. And I'm going to leave you with a question to answer right now. Do you actually know your health plan's out-of-pocket maximum off the top of your head? Take a look at your wallet, find out today, and take action. I'll see you next time.